So, hello and welcome, podcastlers, to another episode of the NHC podcast. Today's episode, Armin and I are joined by a very special guest.
Everyone.
Let's not do much ado. Yep, you heard it first. It's RickRaptor105. I believe we can refer to you as RickRaptor. That should be fine.
I don't care whether you pronounce it 105 or 105.
100? I would never have thought of doing it 105.
105
Or 105 or 105.
105
105 would be the German original.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, there's a backstory here that we're going to delve into in another episode.
Oh, the number is completely random. I picked a random number.
Well, so much for our Lord Rob.
Yes. But anyways, so RickRaptor is joining us for this episode, and a little bit of backstory on how this episode came to be and how RickRaptor is joining us. You may remember in part 1 of Paleo Games, we mentioned how the Jurassic World baryonyx looks suspiciously like Dinocroc. Specifically, what I had in mind when mentioning this was the Dinocroc from Dinocroc vs. Supergator. But one thing led to another, and in the episode we mentioned potentially watching Dinocroc someday. Rick got in touch and said, he would be interested in joining were we to do an episode. So, voila! Today we are watching Dinocroc with RickRaptor105. I have no clue what to expect. I have not seen it before. Rick has not seen it before either. Armin,
I have seen it ages ago, like a decade ago, maybe.
Wow.
Good work. It's quite. I remember a few scenes, but nothing good, really.
I remember when it came out back in the mid-2000s, and I thought, well, I'm never going to watch that.
We have two very different mindsets, I suppose. Because I saw it, that I remember, late evening on Tele5, the German TV channel known to, air some pretty movies of questionable quality, let's say it like that.
Trash movies.
Yes.
Tele5 is the German trash movie channel.
Basically, yes, and it knows it, and yeah, I used to watch it a lot. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh my god, that's... I would never admit watching this several times.
Yeah. There's not much more to be said about the film. We're all really curious to see how this is. We're going to censor the film a fair bit to make it more accessible as well for you viewers, so don't be too worried about, obviously depending on your sensibilities. Be aware this is, a horror film, but we are censoring out the more out there moments of gore. But,
that being said, if you want to watch the whole thing, we are watching it on YouTube.
Yes.
So
we are not advocating for video piracy, but this is a made-for-TV film from the mid-2000s. It's not going to make any money if you buy a DVD in 2019. So
and
if
also
it's on YouTube,
terrible.
Yes.
But
Also, Roger Corman has produced almost 400 movies. He has enough money.
Yeah. So, with that out of the way, Armin, Rick, are we all on 0-0 on our YouTube video?
I am ready.
So, do we on the count of 3 on the 1 or after the 1?
I will say go. I'll do.
Okay.
I will do 3, 2, 1, go. So.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
A drop of water?
I think it's blood.
Yes.
I'm not gonna censor that because it's colored water. Oh! I am gonna censor that one.
We don't want to advocate cutting yourself. There's probably Linkin Park music playing in the background.
Australia.
It's the same character that appears in the third movie.
Oh, there's
Spoilers.
actual characters between these movies?
Well, there's a hunter who did the same thing in Dinocroc with a Supergator, so I'm just gonna assume it's the same guy.
It's the equivalent
So
of
it's
having
reused
Jurassic World
footage.
Fallen Kingdom show the T-Rex roaring just like in Jurassic Park 1. It's for all the nostalgia of watched Dinocroc.
course.
God, that was terrible.
I mean,
but,
I must admit, I was tearing up when I saw that scene. Just all those memories.
No, it was stupid. Like, there's no reason for it to bend up like that.
Yeah, I was actually referring to Dinocroc as a super gator, not Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Okay, Dinocroc versus Super Gator, that I get. I mean, that has quite lore. I like how we're already trying to avoid. I like how we're trying to avoid discussing this film as much as possible. We're just a minute in.
Right now, this is the scene that is supposed to build suspense.
Oh, he got killed by bad CGI.
Oh yeah, we need to count how many kills there are in this. This was the first one.
Was it? Or did it kill it? Because
We don't know.
Well, I'm making half a line. This is a half line.
Okay, so Rick's gonna be the official kill counter.
5. Well, there's a kill count video on YouTube, so if I get it wrong, you can look it up there.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. Crocodiles, lots of. It was a nightmare.
Oh, it's a dream.
Yeah, if it's badly edited, it's a dream.
So, I guess it's not
Maybe
a kill.
it's just a realization of this actor that he's starring in Dinocroc.
Oh yeah, I would react similarly.
Also, hey, we are watching Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom based on that epic chorus.
Yeah, what the hell is this music?
And
Like
because
the
I
first
found-
2 letters that showed up were OC.
Oh wait. Oh, we got headlines. Prehistoric Dinocroc.
Dinocroc. Well, nowadays the
Discovered.
tabloids would actually write Dinocroc instead of dinosaur. That's how
No.
low journalism is.
Cousin of
No,
T-Rex.
We all know, yeah. Prehistoric
Now the
relative of
question
T-Rex
is it
found.
a Suchomimus or a Sarcosuchus or Spinosaurus? Also
apparently it's one of these
Archaeologist.
idiots.
It just said
It's all of them.
Archaeologist. 50 feet. So I guess it's a Spinosaurus.
In width?
In width?
6 feet in width?
Oh, it's a Coolosuchus.
Dinosaur-sized crocodiles. University of Chicago. Sounds an awful lot like Sereno.
Old computer screen data because Jurassic World Park.
Yes.
Looked more like something out of the Matrix. Because those weren't even the DNA bases, like the G and the T and the C and A. So why are the names in lowercase letters?
Quality when your characters can't
How are you
afford
today, Judith?
uppercase.
Well, let's see.
For coiling.
They've grown 22 inches since our last reading. And that was...
So.
That was this morning, Doctor.
Oh, we're growing fast. Never seen that before.
What is this music?
What? Is this a movie? Welcome to Jurassic World. My name is Claire Deering.
A technology capable
I mean,
of bringing a cow like Jersey here.
basically, Jurassic World ripped off Dinocroc. Is that what we're getting
Honestly, I remember I watched the Dinocroc trailer back in the
Or
mid
dairy
2000s,
products.
and then when I watched the Jurassic World trailer with Claire introducing
this
the whole
can
thing,
always
I was
come
reminded of the
with a promise
Dinocroc
of
trailer.
A,
Wow.
G,
Jurassic World rips off everything.
accelerated.
Is there gonna be like an animated humanoid DNA just gonna walk up and just start singing
Yeah,
or
Mr.
something?
D and
Welcome to the
no, they
future.
can't call him that. Mrs. DNA.
Welcome to Jericho.
When was Jurassic World came out in 2015? So
Expect big
10
No, no,
years
no.
after you saw Dinocroc trailer, you remembered it again in context of Jurassic World.
Yeah, because there aren't that many sci-fi creature movies where you have a female scientist.
Yeah, I'll give them props for
Yeah,
that.
that's.
Okay, yeah, this is a very progressive movie.
Well, let's see how long she lives.
Progressive from the
is
producer
this
of
music?
Dinosaur Island 1994.
Oh gosh. Oh, it's all coming together.
It's like the MCU. But
I mean, Roger Corman has so many movies, there has got to be some overlap, whether he wanted to or not.
yeah,
Animation.
that's true.
Don Waller sounds familiar though.
He also made
know.
Carnosaur. Like, he made pretty much
Oh.
every trash horror movie you ever heard of.
Oh, okay, yeah, that
Even if
explains
he's
it.
just producer. According to IMDb, he has 385 credits as a producer.
That looks like a Spinosaurid. Oh wait, it's eating the sibling.
Oh my
So-
god,
Okay.
they just seen everything.
Another
Maybe
parallel
this
to
is the
Jurassic
Super
World.
Gator teaser. Dinocroc vs. Super Gator teaser already present here.
That is like Indominus Rex backstory.
As if the animal would listen to her screaming, "Stop it!"
Stop it! Bad crocodile dinosaur!
We should better train it. So
It-
was it
it's
kind of
like
like
it's
Zilla
still
from the
breathing.
Roland Emmerich movie?
Why?
Why don't you at least turn on the lights?
Need a kill. Also, this is a very small room for such a for a supposedly 50 feet long crocodile.
Well, it's got. Oh, it's on the ceiling.
Oh, it's on the ceiling.
It's actually a gecko, not a crocodile.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's a juvenile at this point.
Yeah, it's definitely a juvenile. I mean, it was the entire point. They were growing fast.
I
And,
said a
but
kill. I'm going to make
Oh my
another
god, it's the
half.
cleaner.
Oh yes.
Primeval crossover.
oh yeah, she's dead. So much for a progressive scientist.
Well, the mere fact that there was a female scientist was at least something. My god, that poor guy is going to watch Dinocroc.
Oh,
Is that a
poor
tomato?
bastard. Can we get him on the podcast now? Oh wait, he might die. Maybe that's
Yeah, it's always the same. One person walks in, gets killed. Another person walks in to investigate, gets killed. Another person walks into. Oh, it's a baby
Oh my
Dinocroc.
god, he left the door open. Holy shit, that sorry, I swore, but oh my god, that's how the Dinocroc gets out. He leaves the door
Imagine
open.
a movie where the guy just leaves the door open and then the armored prehistoric predator just walks out after they went into
I
investigate.
mean, isn't that basically what Jurassic World did again?
What's the joke?
This is the
Yeah, that was the
testimony in
intention.
question. As you can see,
So.
it's clearly dead.
This is the animal that killed the girl?
Yes. This was a freak laboratory accident, nothing more.
Okay, I'll put that in the report.
You can barely call it a freak laboratory accident when she just walked into the enclosure.
She lost the will to live.
Well, time for sushi
Mr.
today.
Mayfield.
Do the police want to talk to me now?
Remember, you didn't see anything.
I did, Miss Kennedy. I saw it running down the hall.
We don't need to open our private company to public scrutiny.
Also, hey,
didn't
another
see
scientist,
anything,
the female
understand?
one.
Okay, yeah, then this is the main female. She even looks a little bit more like Claire.
She does, yeah. That Revenge of the Shaky Cam.
Specimen have a limited lifespan.
I hate these shaky monster vision cams.
Progress with each successive
God,
test.
yeah, screw that.
There's no
At
reason
least
not
do
to
it like the
expect this one
Predator
to
and
reach full
Primeval, where the
maturity.
vision is different in some way.
Yeah.
Some calls to make.
So arguably also like the Predator in Predator.
Yeah, or anyway, if it's a predator called Predator, it has Predator vision. Lost Dog,
Yeah,
lucky.
except for the Predator in Deep Predator.
Didn't watch Deep Predator.
No,
We did
don't
who
watch Deep
weaponizes
Predator.
autism.
Yeah.
Hi. Hey.
Lost your dog, huh?
His name is Lucky.
Well, little boy,
Ironic that
lucky
the boy was
is
named
dead.
Lucky.
I thought he would come back, but
Yeah.
he didn't.
May I have one?
Sure.
Your dog is
Going
so
down.
dead.
Oh yeah.
I can see that.
Well, they didn't show that on screen because showing a dog die
Are
is
you
too
Michael?
much. Although I have a feeling this boy isn't going to make it throughout the entire movie either.
No, he's my brother. My dad.
Yeah.
So, have you seen Lucky?
I'll certainly look for him, okay?
Okay, thanks, lady. Bye.
Wait, did you just say that his dad died?
Oh, you are paying extra attention to the plot?
Yeah.
The dialogue?
Larry?
Well, for a change, I am watching for the plot.
Sure, something wrong.
I just ran into a kid whose dog I gave away this morning.
The three-legged snake?
Wait, you gave away the dog this morning and it ran away?
What?
Nani? What?
Well, maybe the boy's family mistreated the dog very hard.
Within the space of 1 day. That's impressive.
Payday already?
We have an animal loose on the preserve that needs to be fed.
It's critical you feed it at the same time and place every night. We've got to keep it coming back until it can be recaptured.
I could trap this thing for you. My brother and me, Hank, used to trap muskrats all the time.
Oh, they're dead.
This guy doesn't look like a trapper.
Trapping
No,
muskrats.
Sanders, your
It's the
job
same
is to
thing as
eat.
trapping a prehistoric dinosaur crocodile thing.
I'll leave you with a good doctor to discuss details.
Sure.
But Miss P, I can do this.
No, you can't.
So, Doc, what kind of animal are we looking for anyway?
See- Well, at that point, so what do we even think Dinocroc is? Is it a Sarcosuchus or a Suchomimus?
It's the Indoraptor.
It's Dr. Wu's ultimate hybrid, guys.
You said it jokingly, but having watched Supergator, in Supergator it actually looks like the Indoraptor.
Oh, you mean Dinocroc does?
Well,
Is
Supergator does
Oh,
in the Supergator movie.
does. Oh, okay.
The only difference between Supergator and Dinocroc is one is bipedal and the other quadrupedal, right?
No, I think that's just in the fourth film. In
In
the
the first
crossover.
It's kind of weird because Supergator was actually meant to be Dinocroc 2, but the Sci-Fi Channel apparently didn't want to do a sequel. So Corman did it anyways, but called it
I
Supergator.
put up all these flyers
Yeah.
for lucky.
And then they made the big DVS crossover. And
Yes,
supposedly
and then they
Dinocroc
changed
is
the designs
the
actually.
same idea as well.
Go inside and eat something and get ready for bed.
Nowadays,
and if
Sci-Fi
he doesn't
Channel
come back
pumps
by
up
tomorrow, I'll help you
3-headed
find
shark
him.
attack, 5-headed shark attack, 6-headed shark attack. Sharknado
They
1
should do.
to...
Sharknado.
I don't know how many
27.
Sharknado movies there are. But I think
There was
stopped.
like 6. I think the 6th one was the last one. Like the series finale.
First one should have been the last one.
Yes. No. Oh, okay. Oh. He uses a dog as bait. He is not gonna live for long.
I mean, the moment he said me and my brother can track him for you, he's doomed.
Well,
But-
yes, but I mean that's even more of a dead giveaway
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
like
hey,
in
dead
Snakes on a
giveaway.
Plane. Have you ever watched that movie?
Which one?
There's a
Oh,
scene
Snakes
where
on a
one
Plane,
guy
yes, of course.
feeds a tiny dog to a python, and you can guess who gets eaten by the python next.
Yes, I remember that scene.
I'd rather watch this than this. Like, at least that one is...
Oh my god, he's gonna try and fish? What? No.
No, it's a flashlight.
Oh, okay.
Just happened.
Okay. I think
Like
that
he
was an actual...
just blew up, kinda.
It's so much worse than we could have imagined. Dinocroc
Yes,
now has
sir.
access to dynamite.
A man came
Dynamite.
yesterday and took a dog.
It's like Wile
He gave me a
Coyote,
false
but
name and
Yeah.
contact number.
E-I-N-O-M-I-T-E.
The
Yes.
dog.
That's the unproduced fourth Roger Corman installment in the franchise, Dynamite.
He lied.
with
Actually, he did you a
Dino
favor.
emphasized.
You gotta start getting rid of some of these
Yeah.
animals.
I'm working on it.
It's like half termite, half dinosaur, all explosive.
Are you having?
Oh my god, I didn't even make the connection to
I'm sorry, I just
termites.
can't gas an innocent animal.
Oh,
I know that, but it's costing the taxpayers a hell of a lot.
No, the taxpayers would spay and neuter
you
the
know,
pets
we've
wouldn't
had
have to
what we had
I'm having a special July
Tsunami
1 option.
and Sharknado. We had
Sure, I wanna have a
Arachnoquake and Lavalantula, so I wouldn't even be
How
surprised.
your mom feels about it.
But at
All
least
4 of these movies are
I
real,
don't
by the
know
way.
some of
into
those.
it.
I swear on my own grave, all these movies are real that I just listed.
When do
I
we
know
get
some.
Hurricane, where we have a bunch of rabbits inside a hurricane?
Yes.
So basically the crossover between Sharknado and Night of the Lepers.
I always think a good name for the German version of Sharknado would have been Hurricane, aber that's hard to pronounce.
I bet it sounded better in your head, didn't it? Grant's Lake Animal Shelter.
Oh, that's a Jurassic Park reference.
Oh no! Oh, ow!
Oh,
that was painful. Oh, let's just go.
My God, a woman.
Does your dad know you're here?
Nope. How's your jaw?
Healed. Eventually. So.
Well, this is important character building dialogue, so you gotta listen to it.
I've seen better acting on Pornhub.
Yeah, I was not going to make a joke.
The other day, looking for his dog.
Bucky.
What did you just say?
Lucky, not.
I thought
the name of the dog.
I thought I said the F word.
No, the dog is Lucky, so that's why it immediately died off screen. It was lucky to not be featured in this movie.
Yeah, Larry?
Someone reported seeing your missing dog.
Said he was running around over at the German.
Oh, so the dog's not dead yet.
Oh yeah, because it's called Lucky,
sure it
the
was him?
twist is going to be that the dog is alive at the end.
Oh god,
The
yeah.
dog kills Dinocroc. I'm calling it now.
Dinocroc eats the dog and then chokes to
Michael's
death.
dog.
Dinocroc eats the dog, then explodes.
Dinocroc eats the dog, but then they
5
found out
minutes
that
to
was
get my
not
act
Lucky,
together.
but a dog named Unlucky. What kind of cut was that?
Okay, that's a
Fade
cut.
out and then cut to...
Edward! Yes, like that.
Your hands on the steering wheel, man.
He looks like he's about to crash into the shoreline.
Any scene where a
there's so many
person is
edits we
near
could make of
water,
that.
you can bet they are about to get eaten.
Oh yeah, just avoid the water in the film.
But it's not a night scene, so...
No,
Very
but
safe.
I'm
what
not
they'll
ready
do is,
to
like,
see this
I'm
thing
calling-
during
no.
the day.
At night scenes, you'll get like blurry pictures of the monster. If it's a day scene, you'll just get people like pretending to be dragged
What's going through
underwater.
that head of yours?
Yes.
I think this movie has the budget to show blurry CGI at daytime.
What?
Well, you say that, but
Time will tell.
the kill earlier was just the guy exploding, so...
What happened to you?
They have to build up...
Oh, damn, the dog really is alive!
Yet. Maybe this is
I
the entire
honestly didn't
plot
see
of
that
the movie.
coming.
They actually have to find
Yeah.
that dog, and the Dinocroc is just a minor nuisance.
Well, but I don't think this guy is gonna stay alive.
No, he has like 10 years left.
The sign says no trespassing.
It's just for civilians.
So what, I wait here?
You're with me.
Okay.
Yes.
This was a stupid
perfect.
conversation.
IDs. Hey, we're from the FBI. We are allowed to trespass here.
Agent Boulder, FBI.
Yeah,
Oh!
and who's this? Oh, he's a
Hey,
friend.
there he is! Lucky! Come here, Lucky!
He might not come. He's afraid of me. I dropped an anvil on
What?
his foot when he was a puppy.
What
Isn't
the
that-
hell?
That's horrible!
For a second, I thought they
Alright,
on
you forgive
purpose
him, come on.
selected a dog with a missing limb so they could say Dinocroc bit it off.
Yeah, it just... Okay, so they had a dog. He dropped an animal on the dog. It lost a foot and they then decided to call it Lucky.
Oh boy.
What the hell?
I'm sorry, but they're also not really doing anything about the cartoon comparisons. First, Dinocroc uses dynamite. Now we've got anvils being dropped. Next, like the guy with the gun is gonna get killed by a piano or something.
Dinocroc just draws a tunnel onto a rock and somebody runs into it. Like, why not? Why not go full on Looney Tunes on this?
God, I would love that. That would so redeem this film.
So, some
I don't know if you have to censor that because they look just like a pile of sausages.
Looked like a guy covered in tomato sauce. Like someone who just passed out after eating too much pasta.
So he passed out?
So he's back on the boat.
God, I mean, that was good though.
Okay, it was better when you. Oh, it's not good. It was better when you're a restaurant pun.
Okay. And now
Dinocroc
Darren
can
just
swim
pops
fast
up,
enough to
disproving
catch
it.
a speedboat.
What's that?
I think maybe we got him. Come here, you little...
That dog really hates him.
Climax of the film is just the dog dropping an anvil on the guy.
Dog is Wile E. Coyote.
You gotta be kidding.
And Dinocroc evolves into a bird.
Are these our protagonists?
I
Because
mean,
I'm not sure
they
if this
probably
is
are.
to build up to them getting eaten or...
I mean, you have your generically attractive male and female in like the 20s.
But they are at least in their 30s probably. Well, the woman is in the 20s, the guy is in the 30s.
But they're probably in the 30s.
Wait, why is there two things?
Maybe Dinocroc, yeah, there are two of them, I guess. Usually you reserve that twist for like halfway through, if there are multiple ones.
Although I think Dinocroc has his own speedboat.
Oh, there's three. What? Nani?
Oh no! He's seeing those two. Well, why do they show up on the radar? What? That's not how it works.
No, you were just talking to the dog. What the hell do you think he's talking to?
Not going to stop the boat? Is it just going to crash? Or how did he stop?
He was waving at you to get away, and you now think he's gonna shoot at you or what?
Just like Dick Cheney, he just wants to shoot at them. The music tells me Dinocroc is about to attack somebody.
He's gonna... Oh, come on. How dense are you? He's clearly not shooting at you. You bloody idiot.
There wasn't even a dive. Where are they just taking him?
Please,
kidnap this guy.
Did you tie his hands together? You what? He tried to kill us. Let's put him in our car and not restrict him in the slightest.
I have a reason.
Yeah, have him right between us.
Start talking. My name is Dr. Lance Campbell. I'm sorry if I frightened you. If you'd be kind enough to drive me to Jericho, I'll explain everything. Please.
And he could already start with the explanation in the car. I always say this, oh, you have to drive me to this place. And before that, is it going to just sit silently in the car?
Yes.
The awkward silence
Most
ensues.
awkward car ride ever.
What happened to the dog? Is the dog still out there?
Probably.
Genetic Research Corporation, better known as Jericho, is a multifaceted company that utilizes genetic technology to enhance everyday living.
Look, cut the sales pitch. Why did you attack us?
I didn't.
You still haven't figured that out that he wasn't shooting at you?
A rather large chimera
But did you sit in the car and think, oh yeah, he was trying to kill us, but now he wants us to drive? What?
So you have crocodiles?
Just one. It escaped with a hatchling, and it's grown.
It was not a hatchling when it escaped.
And this crocodile lives on the preserve?
Yeah, I love how he just got them exposition dumps them. Oh yeah, we had a crocodile and it ran away. You tell them that?
Yeah, I think that information would be classified. You don't just take someone and say, oh yeah, by the way, it escaped.
I don't trust him.
He literally just told you everything that was going on.
Yes.
Why did you bring them here?
There's been another incident. Edwin Danders was killed.
By the experiment?
Oh,
and at least they're not calling it the acid.
So was the guy who got like bitten in half or whatever, was he like supposed to be Mr. Muskrat guy?
It was
Yes.
Yes.
Who got blown up? Oh, okay.
Yes, it was Mr. Muskrat guy. And no idea what happened to his brother. I suppose it was just a throwaway line.
Well, good news.
His brother was Dinocroc all along.
Scooby-Doo kind of ending where you have Dinocroc all tied up with a tire and pull off the mask. And it's actually just Colin Trevorrow.
This is my responsibility. If you go along with you.
He has a weird name, I can't pronounce it.
No, I remember in some Jurassic World interview he said it's pronounced like tomorrow.
Yeah, Trevorrow.
Colin Trevorrow.
Okay.
Oh yes, musical number. I'm sold.
I'm so pumped.
Yes, where all the scientists go. I can't wait for the TetsuCon dinner where...
I was gonna say, like, Darren Nate just popped
what
up
you guys
around the
do at
corner.
TetsuCon?
You know, I can't make a point because it's kind of similar to my workplace, except for the fire thing.
If this
We
movie
don't
had
have fire
budget,
over
later
here.
in the movie we would see the Dinocroc trashing that place, but I don't think they can do that. So this is just a random bar scene.
Yeah.
Gorgeous creature we have here.
Well, 2 out of 5, not enough cantina band.
And this is Tom.
Doc, first round's on you.
I don't know.
Nah, not thirsty, are we? Well, I guess it's my shout then. Would you like to join me? Don't worry, I don't bite.
Okay, this is so awkward.
This is you can't
of
do
course.
this in
Nope.
content. Oh, now
she
we're
has a
in
stick.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
No, I would rather watch From Dusk Till Dawn right now.
Now I watch
Diane is
anything.
the regional animal control officer.
Glorified dog catcher, really.
This guy, I identify.
Wait, his name is Dick? Snake Charmer.
Also,
I'm
it's a
assuming...
reptile.
I'm
They got herpetologist, right?
Reptile expert. I handle
better than
wildlife.
reptilologist.
Anything from deadly snakes
That-
to
that-
rampaging
for
wildlife.
sure, yes.
My favorite animal control is the croc. The bigger the better, you know what I mean?
So, what's your plan?
Well, that's easy. We just scout out the feeding area. Catch
I'm
him,
assuming
catch
he's
him,
dead.
kill him.
So yeah, everybody.
Yeah, he's not gonna survive this.
This is the Rogue One of horror
Can't
movies.
say for sure.
Everybody dies at the end.
That means we have to get a lay of the land. Ever hunt a croc before?
I don't hunt.
We all do, sweetheart. It's our nature.
The vegan stone.
My reaction exactly.
These guys are so dead.
Go and hunt, you idiot.
We don't allow no hunters in here, Carl. You know why?
Why is that?
Because there's deer everywhere. You know what that means? This is like fishing in a barrel, brother.
I mean, it says a lot about the state of your restricted area if two drunken fools can just enter it, no problem.
Just love how
We ain't seen a
obvious it is.
groundhog.
Oh, here are two
We ain't seen
drunken
any
rednecks.
fishes.
Guess what happens?
Already.
He's
I'm
gonna
gonna
take
go
a
take
piss.
a leak.
This guy is going to die while
my God.
pissing. Okay, do you
It's gonna,
think the
like,
Dinocroc will bite him in the
swim
dick?
up the water and... Yeah. Oh god, no, I can see that happening.
They kinda did it in Black Sheep.
Yeah, but like...
It was a cartoon sound.
What is it? Buddy, what is it?
All right, I just had a goddamn spider on my dick.
Close enough.
The spider is Dinocroc. Dinocroc is Spider-Man.
Scare the deer away.
When you just see Dinocroc's back, it reminds me of the Labyrinthodon from Primeval when you just see its back
Yeah.
in some scenes.
Buddy.
Just some blurry, grey, spiky
Are you
thing
pointing
going
at your
by.
friend's dick with a gun?
Answer me, idiot.
Stop pointing with that thing! I mean, yeah, sure, he's dead, but
What's
you
to
don't
shoot
know
the spider
that.
off?
Oh, we got
Oh
Dinocroc.
boy.
There it...
Yeah, it's saying the raptor.
That's the money shot.
Yeah.
In quotation
So yeah,
marks.
so that's not exactly the Dinocroc had in mind when thinking of baryonyx, but
Yeah, the sequel, we will talk about it later.
yeah.
But
this
does
one
it
is much
resist lava?
spicier.
That's the important part.
What was that?
Honestly, I think it's a thing that I would do when drunk, so I can't blame him.
Hey.
Oh, look at that women power.
Sliding doors, the future of
Only we
2004.
have sliding doors.
I gotta check on Michael.
Oh, what if this movie is restricted for other reasons than gore?
No, it isn't. I checked.
Oh.
I'm glad you did your research. Question mark.
Just went on IMDb content advisory just to make sure.
Are there boobs
You
in
want
Dinocroc?
something to
Question mark.
Sure.
You know, it's been a while since I've seen it, but like from what I remember, Dinocroc was always the quote-unquote most decent one of the trilogy. So.
Oh, lovely. It's already a disappointment. So.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't.
I mean, everything is relative, but it's still bad. Like just
Oh,
because
yes,
if I say
that's
Jurassic Prey is,
I'm there
or
for
if I
Michael,
pick some
just
random dinosaur movie and say this is
trying to
at
make
least
up
not
for
as
lost
bad as
time,
that,
that's
that's,
all.
it still is bad.
Yeah.
You mean like Jurassic Galaxy?
Well, I haven't watched that one.
Well, we've had
I
quite a
have,
day, haven't
and it was awful.
we? Met ourselves a genuine croc hunter.
I'm sorry, no, they really,
Elegant
compared to everyone else,
Oxy-ass.
what quite a day have they had? They almost got hit by a guy in a boat, I guess. Then they knocked said guy out, something entirely of the... Kid, what? Entirely of their own volition, and then they just talked about stuff for the rest of their day. That's not
Oh, and
quite
then they
a
got
day.
blackout drunk.
About 3
So-
months.
Yeah, but
3
that's
years,
like
brother.
average down in Redneckland.
I really like it.
I would say we're gonna get a lot of comments from angry southerners, but I don't think you watch our videos.
What?
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing.
This guy is just like us.
What?
Lucky.
I'm dead, what are you two doing?
He runs pretty fast for a three-legged dog.
They are supposed to be drunk. Or maybe the actors just realized in what movie they are and they're
We almost had him,
losing
though.
their sanity.
They are drunk because they know it is in Dinocroc.
Yes, this wasn't scripted, they just picked up a beer bottle. And they decided, oh, let's film them.
You know,
No, you had enough. I'm in Dinocroc, I haven't had enough.
over the last few years.
Just love that the DVS has David Carradine.
Yeah.
Like that's such a classic case of a...
Oh yeah, his character does nothing.
As expected.
Lovely.
Oh yeah, this is like a romantic movie now. That's why the little boy runs away, even he can't handle this.
Well, before your dad.
So some wet kisses.
And broke my jaw.
Third base. I was 15.
God, the music is awful in this movie.
Yes, would you
I don't
rather
know
have
what I was
the epic
expecting.
chorus when the Dinocroc attacks?
Yes, yes.
I'd rather have the piano music when Dinocroc attacks and the epic music for that scene as boring as this. Switch the two soundtracks and it'll be infinitely better.
Can we just acknowledge that the kid it's like 12, it's midnight at least, and the kid is just going out trying to find his dog. Kid, I'm sorry, but really? Now?
Lucky?
I don't know if the dog would even be in this area by now.
We're lucky.
Yeah,
Lucky.
Kid, why are you so...
Yeah, it's...
We're boy.
I don't know what I was expecting of this movie, but I think I was expecting just not so bloody obvious cliches.
Here. Lucky.
No, I find it funny. I'm so used to this stuff that I'm not even as offended as you two are, so...
Well, I have watched a couple of bad movies.
2, 3!
Lucky?
Lucky?
Lucky, is that very deep sound coming from you? Oh.
God, I just want him to keep saying, Lucky, is that you? Just like an idiot.
Yeah, have him still say Lucky?
Oh, okay.
Is that you?
Yeah, feed it to the bike. Your
So
only way of getting away, you could have...
now.
He could have used the bike to run away, to drive away, but nope, he throws it at Dinocroc.
Well, you have to be pretty strong to throw a bike at it.
Yeah.
Also, this
So you're saying he could have just fought Dinocroc hand to hand.
God, the music. No, go back to the piano. Go back to the piano. I take it back.
Oh, his two parents are boning right now while he's about to die.
No, I think that's his brother.
Okay. So his brother and his sister. Ah, yeah.
Nope.
So the Croc could just break through the door. Croc could just break through the door. That's the reason why it has to go from below. This is kind of the same problem with
if you think it might look it from below, you don't lean in closer.
Wait now so long. It could just immediately go out.
Yep, it's basically the Indoraptor.
Except this movie actually does what Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom doesn't. That's the advantage of this being R-rated.
True.
Yeah.
But I don't mind that much, to be honest, the actual rating. Like, if they were, they could have just killed Maisie off screen. And
apparently Maisie's gonna return the next movie, so...
Yeah, I know some people are annoyed because Jurassic Park films need to have like a new kid every movie, like a creature. Like how TV series about monsters like have a creature of the week. These guys have identifiable kid of the week.
Yeah, because it's PG-13 and you need something for the kids to identify. Even though the kids would identify with Chris Pratt or Alan Grant or Ian Malcolm
or Claire Dearing. Well, maybe not that much because she's not exactly written very well, but they could have if it was written well.
Oh boy, shooting star scene in 3, 2, 1.
It's not good.
Okay,
I'm definitely gonna need to censor that one. You know, I'm gonna give them credit. They killed off the kid. They had the guts to kill off the kid.
And on screen.
Yes, I can respect
in
that.
Jaws they kill off the kid, but I think that was you don't actually see the kid getting bit apart in Jaws.
Yeah.
In Jaws you see the kid being dragged down, and then you see the shark turning over. You see the fins and everything, and the blood.
Yeah, but you don't. Yeah, it's not like in this where you actually have to sever that.
Of course not. Yes, but I think that's because Jaws is classier than that.
Oh yeah,
true.
Boy, I can't wait for her to find out that her kid is dead. I still don't have the family connections of everyone in mind.
But again, I think that's just his brother, and the parents are dead, so he's just some random chick.
Okay.
The family connections are getting less and less important. There's less and less family. So
yeah.
Also, did the dog outlive the kid?
Yes, I think it did.
Because the dog is named Lucky. The dog is going to last through this entire movie.
Yeah, all the characters die except for the dog.
Already up and gone.
Yes.
He must be out looking for
possibly. I would not.
Is there a dog in Super Gator or Dinocroc versus Super Gator?
No, there are no dogs.
It doesn't have to die off screen.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What does it say?
I'm sorry.
Something breakfast.
Like Michael's breakfast or something. Michael
but
being
he was the breakfast
party.
for the crocodile. That's the joke.
What you planning to do with that?
Shoot it full of sodium thiopental.
That pea shooter's not going to do you much good.
You got a better idea?
Is he Australian?
Yes.
Keep your eyes open.
Icky.
Crocs are
Quite
the kind
gay.
of creatures that can turn the tables on you. Right quick.
This Dinocroc's pretty semi-aquatic. More so than what I've gathered is the case in the third film.
Yes, yes.
Heavy.
But again, in the third film, even Super Gator is very much all the time on land, so...
I guess because it's they were too lazy, because it's easier to film on land than film at water or on water.
Yeah.
Hold on, mate. Doc, what
Yeah.
do we have here? Holy shit.
Insert Ian Malcolm quote right here.
Fresh tracks.
That is one small pile of shit. Oh wait,
Yeah.
does the croc fit into this tunnel?
We're clear.
We're just gonna see a little bit of random lava falling down at the other end. Oh, wait, no, Armin, this is the tunnel you were talking about. The crocodile made this, and then they're just gonna suddenly stop halfway and just run into the wall.
What?
How could it tear
The
Oh,
drawn
it actually
tunnel.
went through this.
Where does it
Hey, if they have a scene
I
with
don't
the
think
croc
I ever
inside the tunnel, it would be even more like in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom with the baryonyx.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, straight up.
Yeah, all that's missing is the lava.
Lovely stock footage, guys. Oh no, sorry, this footage sneaked from across the lake.
Okay. I bet this is gonna come back in the climax, isn't it?
What, the train or the lake?
train.
Or the dam?
I like to imagine
Yeah.
that the film crew had to sit there for like half an hour to wait for a train to pass by.
Wait, what
Come on.
was it?
Yeah.
I'll need to take a picture because I felt like it was a deer standing on one of the boats. Maybe I was just seeing things.
I think you're probably, imagining a better movie than this.
Over there. At least 40
Boats
foot long.
deer coming December 2019.
Where are you going?
Radio my father to clear the lake.
Fellas, come.
Yeah, follow Dick.
Oh god, he's running so terribly with the gun.
Sheriff Harper is saying.
Why would you hold the
Diane,
walkie-talkie like
This
this?
is Deputy Kerrigan.
Like, look how tough he had to
He's
stretch it
right
out.
now, Diane. What can I do you for?
Like, just use the other arm.
Using the bathroom.
Look, we need to clear Grant's Lake.
Wrapping
Get everyone
himself
out
in
now.
this thing.
Out of where?
The water, the beach, the entire
Let me take
area.
off my
Oh,
glasses
also-
to make this more dramatic.
Because there's a
We are
giant...
doing Jaws now.
There's a crocodile in the lake.
Get the
Every
people out
horror
of the
movie
water.
does cause.
All right,
Like,
I'll get
there's
right on it.
always that
I'm
guy who
not
says,
kidding.
nah,
I don't
we're
have
not
time
going
to
to close
explain.
down. There's no creature.
Diane, will you please stop messing with me?
I need to talk to my dad.
All right, I'll let him know as soon as he gets out.
I'll see you
That
later, alligator.
basically
The wild
hurt.
crocodile.
It basically hurt me.
Come on, we gotta go. We don't have any backup.
I'm surprised the car started for a horror movie.
Oh, no, the car will not start when the croc is nearby. But right now,
Yeah.
there is no reason to have a scene where the car doesn't start.
Of course, everyone knows villain in horror movies has a built-in EMP.
Well, it makes actually more sense in my theory that Dinocroc is actually just a really good engineer that can just tweak slight
Just
things
another
about cars
text lane.
without anyone noticing, and it won't start anymore.
Lake.
Oh my,
Lake.
again, no, stop it.
When the music comes, it means there's going to be an attack. Maybe Dinocroc has like a really good singing voice. It sits from. Oh no, there's a dog! Do you think this dog will make it?
I think that will make it. I'm more concerned about the water skier.
I like the dramatic water skiing music.
Also, the croc is fast enough to keep up with that boat.
Don't forget
If
the
only one of them
darts.
had brought sunglasses, you'd be able to see something.
You any good with a boat?
Yeah. We're going to the boat.
I'm going to the lifeguard.
Oh yeah, that doesn't look good for her.
The Croc has 3D glasses on.
Oh, 4 jet skis, how convenient.
Is Andrew Potts in this?
Yeah.
That would be... No, it can't get any weird at this point.
This guy looks pretty weird.
He looks like an 80s porn star.
It's not a dinosaur. It's a croc.
That's nice, Brandon. Stay away from the water, okay?
Get your
Ocean Man!
Oh!
Told you.
That's a 10. That's judges.
Remember me to edit that in.
Like how everybody on the shore is still bored, just like even though someone just got killed.
Nobody was looking though, they're like too busy looking at, I don't know.
How did they miss? How did they miss a 10-meter crocodile dinosaur?
Jump in after the 10-meter crocodile dinosaur.
Well, it has already eaten, it is full. So now it's safe. Dinocroc just swallowed an entire chorus of people and they are still singing while inside its belly. That's why they're mute. It's like a Peter Pan crocodile, but instead of a ticking clock, it's a chorus.
Makes about as much sense as everything else in this movie.
It makes more sense than a lot of things in this movie, actually.
Anybody see him? What are you doing? If any of you see it's up in the mud, shoot.
Thank you, Mr. Australia.
Right?
Oh, you're gonna jump into the... Okay.
It's gonna wrangle it.
That's basically Zilla, 1998.
It's Zilla with a long face.
Why the long face?
I was wondering who would make that.
Because I'm Dinocroc.
Oh, is that the Jaws theme?
Was that a practical effect just now?
That might have been.
That was the toy croc.
A film that Roger Corman's a bathtub or what?
Croc needs some glasses. It's such blurry vision.
Actually, Dinocroc just wants to be friendly, but every time he tries to hug people, he kills them on accident.
I don't even understand what they're going to do in the water. Like, is he now the bait, or does he really want to wrangle the croc?
Just gonna like punch it or something. What the hell, like?
Doof!
I never saw a movie where somebody's this.
There are usually tips on these things, so you don't poke yourself.
Jesus
How do you
Christ.
even jam it up your finger that deep that it works?
Maybe he did this on purpose. He just didn't want to be here.
Wake me up when filming is over. Falls into the lake and drowns.
Like the dirty leaves swimming out in the water. Also, this is not the right symbol. If you want to do the symbol to go up, you do the no. Underwater,
no,
I
it's the
think.
other way around.
Oh, and
the thumbs up is if you want to get pulled up, I think.
Okay, right, then I did it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dinocroc is smarter than me. I mixed it up.
Don't say that.
Oh god. The thing is so fast, it should have already gotten him.
Punch it. Punch it.
Yeah, maybe you should have it ready already.
No, okay. It's very
him.
Alright, nice. My only enemy.
And like, what the hell are the guys on the boats doing with tranquilizer darts?
They want to trank it so it drowns underwater? Don't know.
No. Yeah, but if you trank it underwater, then it drowns, so you can't collect it. If you just shoot it, then it dies, so it's the same end result.
Okay, right, it doesn't make any sense. You're right, if they want to catch it, they shouldn't trank it while it's underwater.
Nope.
Well,
Back into the water.
Old guy's gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh, not Dr. Campbell. I finally learned what this guy's name because I didn't pay attention.
Oh, there he goes. I was gonna say Dinocroc is
Hey,
good.
now they are lazy. Now they are doing he got dragged off, but you don't even see it.
I mean, actually, at least you see the blood. I'll give them props for that. It's not just like look and
But the problem is the croc is so
Why
big.
are you crying so much? You knew the guy for 2 days.
He's gone.
When yeah, sure, I would be freaked out too, but a little bit on the extreme side, isn't it?
Yeah, also, when they first met him, they knocked him over with the sticks. They shouldn't be that emotionally invested.
Yeah, Dr. Campbell just I still haven't forgiven you. Blup,
Nothing
blup,
that I'm
blup,
aware
blup.
of. The reason I invited you here is to make it clear that despite the vicious rumors, Jericho has no knowledge or involvement in any of the tragic events that occurred.
One of your employees was killed, and
He is not even directly in front of the microphone.
Dr. Campbell technically was not an employee at Jericho. He was an independent contractor.
So look at that microphone in the bottom corner. Like the reporters are trying to hold the microphones up, but they're like 2 meters off.
There have been rumors of a large lizard in the lake. What is your response?
We're investigating the accidents on the lake until further notice.
So no way that's an actual camera filming.
Part closed.
Thank you very much.
What are you doing with that microphone? They're walking away.
Maybe they are assuming that they have infinite reach with that microphone.
Miss Kennedy. Last week, a baby crocodile killed a girl in your laboratory. Now, I've got a giant lizard killing people in my lake. What's the Jericho connection here?
Of course it can't be.
Yeah.
Crocodiles
Coincidence?
aren't lizards.
I
We'll
think
know that.
not.
Good, and you know it.
We're done, Sheriff. If you had any more questions, I suggest you take it up with our
That's
legal
how you
department.
don't look suspicious at all.
Yeah, it's an unrelated crocodile incident.
What?
How long is it gonna be like that?
I don't know. A couple hours, maybe.
Are you sure this guy's our protagonist? The guy who just tranquilized himself and pretty much brought himself out of the
Anyways,
movie.
as Prehistoric Park made a point to make, you know, metabolisms aren't the same. An animal with a slower metabolism, like a crocodile, especially something that big, the tranquilizer dose needed to trank it would probably kill a human instantly. Because it would just stop the heart, essentially. So he should be dead, and I'm gonna.
He was
have
dead
that
all
as my
along,
headcanon.
actually.
I mean, they did the same thing in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom when Chris Pratt gets hit by the tranquilizer for the
Whatever that is,
Velociraptor.
no, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, true. Well,
They even make the point in the Lost World, didn't they? Like how they didn't know the dose for the T-Rex.
Actually,
yeah.
my father would like to have word
Another
with us.
good job, Fallen Kingdom. Thank you.
She's in love
Yeah.
with the artist.
Usually, the only reason when they pay attention to the metabolism tranquilizer thing is when it's supposed to be some kind of plot twist that the monster wakes up early. Like even one episode of Primeval New World did that.
Jericho.
What was in New World?
They tranquilize
The
like
Titanops.
Canops,
Oh yeah,
Barbonops
Jericho,
and
make
it
sure
wakes
you
up too
include
early
Miss
because they
Kennedy.
assumed it would have a metabolism like a reptile.
She's made of steel.
So how do we kill this thing?
I mean, Prehistoric Park also does that thing as well, but that one doesn't use it for a twist. It uses it for an action scene with Matilda, tranquilizing Matilda.
That's how we used to put sick
They
crocs out of
obviously
the
have the
misery back
superior
home.
version
Okay, so how do we
of
find
that.
this thing here, though?
Well, this is where she lives. She might feed elsewhere, but she'll be back.
You think
She'll
about
wait
the
here
fact
till
that Prehistoric Park came out just
Tonight. We're
2
gonna
years
kill this
after
thing
this.
tonight.
Kill it with what?
Oh God!
Diane, I'm going to use all the
2004, I
firepower we've
think
got. We've got to get
this
rid of
is
this
maybe
thing
1 or
tonight
2
before it
years
kills
after
somebody
Sea
else.
Monsters.
Dad, if anybody's gonna get killed, it's
Diane, please.
Sheriff.
A year after Sea Monsters, yeah. Sea Monsters was
look,
The
2000.
same year as
Sure, you're
Dinosaur
okay.
Planet, I think.
Kerrigan?
2004.
No drama.
Yeah, same year as
Now that
Dinosaur
you're aware,
Planet.
Sheriff, you know where to find me.
Get the croc doc out of here, will you?
Let's go, Desperado.
It's discrepancy.
Okay, man, let's move. Spread out. Let's go.
Oh,
I
Hey, tricked me. You.
bootleg Matthew Broderick woke up.
Oh yeah, he still has to do that since his little brother is dead.
Oh yeah, it's an entire day has passed, and he finally realized that the kid is dead.
Oh my god! I'm so shocked. I need to rub my nipples. That's how I react to. Sure, why not?
Oh, is he actually going to find the severed head? No, the bike has been eaten by a crocodile.
Sheriff?
Oh no, it's a cop.
Sheriff, I
I thought it was him for a second.
Guys!
I mean, he is the blandest human I've ever seen, so, yeah.
So bland, he was tranquilized for like 20 minutes.
What is it?
It's a kid's bicycle. What's left of
What do
it?
you mean, what's left of it? The bike is perfectly fine, just a bit crushed.
Some flex tape can fix it.
Yes, Phil
To
Smith
show the
versus
power of
Dinocroc.
flex tape, I sawed this kid in half! Actually, Dinocroc is Phil Swift.
Yes. That's why he's so swift that he can catch someone on a speedboat. I bit this kid in half! That's a lot of damage!
Let's see if we can do some more.
Okay, now, you know how there's the YouTube video of like Dinocroc kill counts? Just every time Dinocroc kills someone, just that's a lot of damage, please.
It's the boy.
Oh. Timing!
Tell me what?
Did you...
What is this?
Oh no, this crushed bike that belonged to my missing son. What is this?
Died while we were making
You didn't immediately back the head? What? You just... Oh. The decapitated head of a kid. Guess we're gonna leave it in there.
Oh, not my hut!
The floor is ruined!
The entire floor is ruined! I still had to pay rent for that for like 1.5 years.
Does the sequel feature Chris Pratt building up his house? Repairing it?
Oh, but a bunch of velociraptors are about to run right next to that motorcycle.
Actually, this is Chris Pratt's origin story for Jurassic World, isn't it?
So it's too dangerous.
Yes.
I'm part of this.
Diane, please listen, honey. If something happens to you, I'd never forgive myself.
When I think about it, we never get any reference to Chris Pratt family in either Jurassic World or Fallen Kingdom. It could actually work.
Yeah. No, this
Jericho is like a bootleg engine. They stole a few embryos,
right,
but they were messed up. That's why they created something that's terrible.
It's also a 10.
Yeah.
Actually, it's Biosyn, isn't it?
Take it.
Yeah, it's even worse than Biosyn. It's like a knockoff of Biosyn. That's why it's even worse.
Hey.
This is like the project of the third Hammond brother.
Bottle or anything and leave
The
it right
third
here.
Hammond brother, which we the third Hammond, the third person Hammond worked with.
Yeah.
Also, he's awfully
learn
chill
about
for
him
someone
in
who just saw the
Jurassic
dead
World
body of his little brother. I mean, yeah, sure, he's drinking, but he's pretty calm about it.
Yeah, the bar is suspiciously like that one in the opening of Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. So many connections. If he does, if this guy does not die by the end of the film, he's officially Chris Pratt now.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Going to call him Owen Grady from now on.
What should we call our female lead?
Well, well, she can't
don't
be
know.
Claire because she's not. She's just some animal.
She's
She's
just-
Sarah Harding.
Yeah, my brother.
And of course, we have Dick over here.
12-year-old brother.
I'm actually curious if he's gonna survive till the end, or if the one guy in the third movie is just a different guy altogether.
Do they have the same name?
I don't remember. Do you think I paid attention to what the guy's name was?
I mean, you could Google it.
No, it'll be a surprise.
Yes.
If we ever get around to watching the third
One
one.
of those bastards killed my son.
DVS Yawn
Years
of
back.
Justice.
Yes.
So, Dick's kid was killed by a crocodile.
What?
Dick just explained that his son was killed by a crocodile.
Oh,
At
was
one
the
point.
son the guy in the beginning? Maybe.
Maybe?
I don't think
Oh,
it's
yeah,
the same.
could be.
I don't think they're the same generic Australian. So.
Just like, okay, everybody's common character trait is they lost some family member to some crocodile. Like, it's not even always the same crocodile.
It's just, yeah.
They have like a support
But it is
group
always a
of
bad
people who
CGI
lost
crocodile.
family members to crocodiles. Or dino crocodiles. Now he
The
realizes
music
he's
right
in this
now.
movie.
The music.
I know this is supposed to be emotional, but I don't feel anything. It's like the Brachiosaurus in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. The rest of the movie is too bad for me to care about this.
Can you have like a bunch of angels just appearing out of the mists?
Kid appears in the mist. A white robe. He says, "Why did you leave me alone?" Although the kid ran away. So why did you allow me to run away?
Go to Dagobah. There you will find Master Yoda.
But yeah, and then he goes into the cave, and instead of when there's the Darth Vader in the cave, and he rips the head off, instead of the Luke Skywalker on the head, it's just a little kid.
Yeah, and instead of Darth Vader helmet, it's actually Dinocroc.
No, I meant inside the Darth Vader helmet instead of.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying instead of Darth Vader's helmet, it's Dinocroc. Then he kills Dinocroc, pulls off the mask, and it's a little kid.
Okay, yeah, like that. 68, just one number off.
God.
Oh, Croc's like there wasn't even any build up. They forgot to put the music.
Yeah, we can't have a proper Dinocroc scene without the music. Flashlight.
Nope, fade to black.
Oh, the
dog is still alive.
Yeah, lucky.
Wait, when did the dog come back?
They got the dog off screen. They didn't show how they got the dog back.
It just looks like he had the dog all along, and the kid died for nothing, basically.
Oh, nice. Maybe that was
Also,
actually what happened.
Now I'm gonna bet that her father dies, and so she also has someone who was killed by a croc.
Yeah, because the guy.
Yeah.
Father as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that was relatively bloodless killing. What did Dinocroc do? Just like stab him?
Stabbed him with its back spikes.
Obviously.
Old guy kind of reminds me of the guy you see in the first episode of Primeval New World. He's like also like an animal guy, and he dies halfway through.
There is? Oh, in New
Okay,
World.
so if he survives, we know that New World and Dinocroc are in the same universe.
Yes,
which means New World and Fallen Kingdom are in the same universe. This is... We have some amazing revelations right now.
Dinocroc's cinematic universe is ever expanding. Just want to know how the animal Dinocrocutor fits into all this.
What?
What? What was the fountain?
I think that was just like a random fountain thing outside.
Yeah, but
They forgot to turn it off.
Dad.
They only saw one die. They couldn't even have a cool kill scene.
We want to go along with that plan of yours.
We're gonna need Tommy, too.
I don't think it's a good time.
The guy who managed to tranquilize himself. I'm gonna help.
Let's kill the fucker.
He's probably just gonna get killed, I mean.
No, he's the protagonist.
Yeah,
so
but...
the best music for a montage ever. You imagine some horror movie fan having the official licensed Dinocroc soundtrack. Just a bunch of chorus. This is the scene where they build Robo Dinocroc to fight against it.
Mecha Dinocroc.
Mecha Dinocroc.
No, this is the crossover with Prehistoric Park. They're gonna build a Triceratops truck and just ram Dinocroc with
They're
it.
actually building a Jaeger.
Yes, actually, wait. God, there is a movie like...
Steve Irwin.
I mean, there is this one Jurassic Park TV series that, like the one Lego one that will feature Nedry's nephew in a mecha dino. So.
Well, but the whole point of Lego is that you can build anything. So I don't care.
Well, maybe this has been a Lego movie. Did they build a guillotine? Is that their plan? Are they gonna like lure it out and then just chop its head off?
Okay, I just checked something. I thought there was a movie about the shark fighting a robot dinosaur, but turns out it's just a regular monster dinosaur. Crocodile, not dinosaur. God damn it, this movie is messing me up.
There's no worries.
Understandable.
We've got the bait coming in now.
So yeah, we don't get a sequel, which we
have
get.
they ever talked about that they just want to catch it alive? Because usually you have that trope in these horror movies, that the scientist is constantly saying, you have to catch it alive, it's too important for us, but they never said that they are just trying to catch it or kill it.
Well, I won't allow it. As animal control, I'm in
Are they
charge
using the
and
dog
I
as
say
bait?
no.
Well, then you've just been fired.
What? You can't do that.
Yes, I can. I just did. Look, Diane, it's not your decision, it's mine.
Because I hate dogs.
Well, I won't let you.
Diane, please don't do this.
No, you don't do this. I'll get in the way.
Dog once bit me into the nuts. That's why I hate dogs. That's why I want to feed this dog to that crocodile.
What?
Are you sure, boss?
Do it.
Hey, no, you stay off of her.
Cuff him, too.
What? You can't arrest me.
Who said anything about arresting you? I'm detaining you.
Well, isn't this technically his dog? Shouldn't he have some say in this?
Then you and Campos go to the chumbo.
No, dog's just an asset.
It's going to survive anyway because it's called Lucky. And also, it's a dog that is missing one leg. Even this movie, which is cruel enough to kill a boy on screen, will not kill a crippled dog.
One never knows.
Have to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, the dad's probably dead, isn't he? They're gonna try and like guillotine the crocodile, but something's gonna go wrong, and the dad's dead. Calling it now.
Yeah, he's gonna die, definitely. He tried to kill the dog. This is a sign of somebody dying soon, so...
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's gonna need a bit of
Once the movie he's dead too.
Okay, it's not.
Oh boy, it is hard to sit through.
Yeah, look how antsy they are. They just want to get out of this movie.
What are they doing? No, I'm confused.
Oh wait, it's a different dog.
Oh well, okay, then I don't. Then their dog may die.
Wait.
Yeah.
Dogs are not dead cute.
They're dead, aren't they? At least he's dead.
They exploded.
I'm pretty sure that Baldy McBaldface is gonna die because he's the guy who refused to shut down the beaches.
What do you see?
Yeah, but like...
What?
What do you do?
Eh?
Where'd you learn to do that? Or do I not want to know?
How?
Where are you?
I'm coming.
Where are you going?
I'm going to get my dogs.
You're one fool.
Well, no, this way she can... They left
Time
them
is
right
turn up the
there?
spotlight.
They didn't even drive them away? I mean...
Yeah, they were just hoping for them to watch your dog die.
Spotlight.
So they're not noticing that now the car's empty behind them?
Learn to speak English, you know.
too reckless.
No, I think he's like okay with it, because Australian guy has turned good.
Grab the torch. Grab the flint strike right there.
What the hell are they doing?
Now, the knob.
Like to pretend that the guy is not
gonna
going
blow
to
himself
remain
up
tied up for the rest of the
Oh,
movie.
Okay, now hold the flint strike at the nozzle. Get the flint going. All right, now
Oh my god, if they fight the Dinocroc with the flamethrower, this almost looks like the baryonics from
You're gonna aim for the middle link.
because it's obviously going to survive that as well.
You ready?
Turn around.
Also, this would totally injure his hands.
Probably, yes.
It's the music.
No, we need the music. Come on.
Come on, give us the piano.
Oh, the chorus. I want the chorus.
Both.
Hey, boss.
Not even words, I think. Okay, when he, if he looks back, it's...
Yeah, okay. Why did he do that? Why did he just jump out of the water?
Come on, you bastard!
Oh, the music is there.
Down! It's headed towards shore!
God.
Let's move.
Oh, this is an entirely different dog. How many dogs are there in this?
Too many damn dogs.
Yeah.
Are they like using the dogs as like a line of cookie crumbs to lure the...
Yes, I think so.
There are multiple dogs. Yeah, well, this is super cool. Then obviously that's not going to happen.
Take a second.
So yeah, now that dog is just gonna run away and get eaten by a regular gator
Now
or
they are
something.
the bait and they have to free every single dog on their way to the tunnel.
They're just gonna become the bait themselves.
Yeah.
It's the Croc, sir. It's
This is like some video game quest where you have to walk along a path and save everything along the line while you are on a timed event because you are followed by that thing.
There he is.
Dinocroc PS4.
Yeah, at least it doesn't have pronated hands.
Probably. I mean, he is obviously the transitional form between Dinocroc and Crocodile, isn't that right, Armin? Red Croc expert.
It's an Ornithosuchus.
Yeah, you can't even call it Dinosaurus because that's probably taken. Like D-I-N-O.
That's so
fine, if it mentions
how slow
Dinocroc.
this is. Like, it should have already caught up with them.
It's like stopping to eat the chains as well.
So, do we not remember this is like a dead end or something?
Also, if these people didn't show up, how would they know that the Dinocroc doesn't eat the first dog and then go back into the water?
Because Dinocroc is insatiable.
Oh yes, they are in the tunnel and there's heat involved. This is like the baryonics in Fallen Kingdom.
Oh yeah, now...
At least the baryonics is... I'm surprised Dinocroc is more realistic than baryonics in its relationship to, you know, death.
Well, but sooner or later he's going to come in regardless, because hunger triumphs the will to survive.
Dick, no! Don't do it, Dick!
Well, he's
Crocodile
dead.
is actually threatened by him.
Why is he wearing a woolly hat under his hat?
Everyone is threatened by goddamn Australians.
Shout or I'll cut myself.
Oh, of course, because don't you know, fox attack whenever they smell blood.
Yeah, they don't attack when you are already standing right in
a
front
whole
of
bunch
them.
of people in front of me, but I smell blood? Okay, now that settles it.
They could have already attacked the Croc.
Come on, Dick.
Doesn't he run back into the tunnel? Like, where are they? Oh,
Okay. Come on, Dick. Come on, Dick.
Idiot! Why would you wait so long, idiot?
I'm still not sure. Did they want to decapitate it or just trap it?
No, I think I just want to trap it, actually.
Okay, well that's just... Oh, okay.
Oh, there's the train.
Oh, he survived.
Okay, they just wanted to trap it inside.
This doesn't look very stable.
Is he gonna like walk back and just get hit by the train or something?
Yeah, I don't get what was the point of the train. Or did they need the train to...
No, I don't think that there was a point to the train, actually.
Okay, yeah, this time the train was an accident. Just by filming the train, had to drive by.
Discount Fast and Furious, what is this?
This is Fast and Furious 10.
So, did it gas it? I think? How?
Yeah.
What?
No, this is heaven is calling for it. Don't you hear? And
that was easy.
You know, as soon as they are opening the door, it's going to attack again.
Okay, yeah, there has to be more to this.
There are
Shall we check how far in we are? Yeah, we've got 20 minutes left. We've got 15 minutes, so...
Oh boy, I wonder what will happen. It's just like when you watch Anaconda and then you realize, oh, they just apparently killed the snake, but there's like 20 minutes left.
Well, but Anaconda is a good movie, so...
Where's the animal?
Yeah, no, this one, like, the last 15 minutes are just gonna be like the courtroom drama following the legal action pursued by Jericho.
Last 15 minutes is just footage of the animal checker with all the dogs.
Oh, Ian Malcolm cameo.
Yes.
I'm sorry, sir.
It took me 3 tries to say Ian Malcolm. I first wanted to say Jeff Malcolm, then Owen Malcolm, and it's just...
Is it?
I don't hear anything.
Well, then open it up. I've got to do this quickly.
I've got an injured man.
Oh my god, she's gonna open it up, isn't she? Yes. And like get eaten.
Yeah.
How stupid can you be?
Is she gonna try and remove his tooth or something?
Oh yes.
Yeah, I think you tried to guess it. Well, they did guess it.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Not that I could do anything.
Even after guessing it, if I open the door and see that thing, I would still put a few bullets into it just to make sure it's dead.
No, it has to be alive for Jericho.
Okay.
Take care of her.
But then, if you want to transport it back, you would take more than just 2 other people inside.
To Australia?
After I see a couple of sites. You're a lucky man.
Remember when your little brother died?
Surprised none of them died so far.
Oh, it has to be on camera. This is now like the primeval episode of the Giganotosaurus.
Harper and his men. We made every resource available we had, including our subcontractor, Dr. Campbell, who unfortunately had a terrible accident on the lake.
Was there a plan?
Oh, damn.
No.
Apparently the guy who plays Dick is part Greek.
After the tragic loss of life,
that's a
we
twist.
decided to step in and...
But to be fair, there are a lot of Greek Australians, so not surprised.
Yeah, no, he's Greek Australian, so yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
Oh, the music is a fake out. It has to be.
His last name is Sydney.
Maybe we should turn the gas back on.
What?
I guess the movie's over. It's going to be like, oh, everybody's fine, everything's over, and then the very last shot is going to be the Dinocroc attacking, and then the credits.
I'll always be there.
Oh god, if it's that, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
It's going to be.
But also, you know, I'll be disappointed but not surprised.
I wonder if there's a post-credit scene. Like in
You mean like
2004, that would
Avengers?
be pretty revolutionary.
Nick Fury goes up to Dinocroc, I'm putting together a team.
If you heard about the Corman Initiative.
The moon is Dinocroc.
It's on the moon. Oh, see, yeah, now the eye is there.
Yeah.
That's a terrible effect.
Yes. The entire movie is a terrible effect.
That we were able to pull together a team of experts to study the problem, and What are you doing? I'm not done.
Like some cartoon. It's like in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom when they are in the elevator and don't realize, oh, the guy the thing is just standing behind.
Yeah, well, here's that.
Hold on, it just looks worse the longer you show it.
Are they gonna cut the fuel line?
No, I think they're gonna. No, I bet they're gonna use the train. There has to be a point to the train.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, right, the train. Dinocroc is so big it could just flip over the car and hit them. Or like reach under with its arms. It's like, what's it doing right now? The car isn't even shaking.
Seeing how the camera work is, it's probably just having a stroke for some reason.
Yeah. It's after effects from the gas.
Where is it? Where'd it go?
It brought it away.
Where is it?
It went back through the anomaly.
Of course it did.
Oh, Armin, I can't believe...
I called it.
Do you think they are going to show a CGI train crashing into it, or is it just a close-up of the train going by and then it's gone?
It's just camera moving towards the stationary train, and then you just hear a roar.
You have to think about how they filmed this scene. They need to wait till the train happens to pass by. Because I don't think they have the kind of budget to get a train to actually...
Of course not, no.
So where did the crocodile go? Why is it up there?
How did they not notice that? They built a life-size Dinocroc in the middle of the tracks.
The problem is she has no idea when the next train comes, so she has to hope. Well, how convenient, but she can't know when the next train comes.
When they heard it earlier, they heard that the train was coming.
Yeah, but still, she doesn't know that it's how many meters, how many miles it's away. You just need to be off by 1 minute. Also, the guy on the train would probably try to at least brake if he sees this.
Is that a guy with a flamethrower trying to fight off a dinosaur? Huh.
I know the train would be too fast to actually stop, but he would at least pump the brakes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure this would derail the train a bit? I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe not derail.
Not necessarily.
Yeah. They should be covered in blood right now if this thing got obliterated by a train.
Yeah, Dinocroc is just still alive, just clinging onto the front of the train.
So keep in mind the train is still moving. That means the guy, the train conductor, sees this giant crocodile still just crashed onto its windscreen, and he's just continuing to drive forward. Unless the train is now trying to stop.
Yeah, wait, what? I'm gonna fight the train!
In case the thing is still alive.
Like, you know, he's gonna knock her out.
Train.
Just like with the signs in the beginning, he knocks her out.
Just instinct takes over.
Oh
wait, no! Okay!
Oh.
It actually got hit and somehow didn't get pushed to the side, or I don't even see any boots on it. Killed my brother. Prepare to die.
Guy's gonna stab in the eye, isn't it?
Right in the eye, yeah. S for Michael.
Fatality.
It's like the end of the Meg when Jason Statham stabs the Meg in the eye, and suddenly that's the point where it dies.
Yeah, although the Meg was actually a decent film.
Yeah.
I just watched the YouTube clips. I don't want to watch the full thing.
It's not bad actually. It's pretty fun.
I enjoy it a lot actually. After watching this one, it's like the perfect opportunity to make it seem like perfection.
Yes.
I could watch Jurassic City after this and would probably... Okay, maybe not that. You could watch The Last Day of the Dinosaurs.
Okay, now I'm not sure about Jurassic City.
Svenja.
Let's go somewhere together.
Watch where you're driving, dumbasses.
Yeah.
Still need some stinger that
Dinocroc just killed like half the population and every cop around, so...
Still can't stop thinking about the train. He kept going. The guy inside the train just ran over this giant thing.
Every Tuesday, it's on the schedule. Dinocroc one day, Super Gator another day, 17-headed shark the next.
Don't forget about Dinocroc.
Is there gonna be another Dinocroc? Is there gonna be another Dinocroc?
Has to be.
Yeah, they're holding on that shot quite a bit.
Yeah, unless Lucky the dog just suddenly shows up. Or it's the Dinocroc and it's still alive. Even though it got run over by a train.
He just has an eye patch. Dinocroc becomes Nick Fury.
It's now quadrupedal, now it turned into Super Gator. Sydney, I can't believe that's actually his name. Dick Sydney.
Wait, who else? We have
Eric Harper has no first name, he's just
Janitor. We have Janitor.
Boy.
There are 8 deputies, 7 reporters. Russ.
Okay, we have to count. Okay, so it was his son in the beginning.
Okay. If we actually stay for the credits, I have to count how often is Roger Corman mentioned. Like once the producers come, I'm sure. Or maybe it's just executive. What's a swing gang?
Wait, assistant set dresser Kevin Sleeveless Hamel.
What?
He hasn't got a nickname in the credits, it's Sleeveless.
Well, one of the electricians is called Sean Fingers Horahan.
Yes,
also one of Brian Buddha Gilbert. I think this is the ultimate troll move. If you have to work on a movie like this, put your nickname into the credits.
Ed Gorlitz III.
Yes. Onin Digital Entertainment. Well, I never heard of this visual effects company, and I don't think I will ever hear of them again.
Okay.
Dinocroc creature designed by Jack Peng.
So that means
that guy watched Roland Emmerich's Godzilla movie, and that was all his research.
Still no Roger Corman in the credits.
Yeah, maybe we missed him. Maybe he gets his own credits.
It's just various pictures of Roger Corman.
I mean, he does so many movies, but I remember sometimes the movie is labeled as Roger Corman's Dinocroc. Also, additional equipment has a guy named Tom Zilla. So there's your Godzilla connection. Hey, this
sound supervisor David
guy.
Kitchens.
Dino sound designer, yeah, great dino sounds. And nobody cares.
CEO Roger Corman.
Ah, there he is.
Right, I give up here. I don't think there's an end credit scene. There's 2 minutes
there's
left.
a song called Prime Evil.
No.
That's the music by John Huck and Phil Settle. Sarah Beth songs BMI, copyright 2003.
There are songs written for this?
Parallel
Can you buy a CD of the song and it says official Dinocroc theme song?
In loving memory of Mabel F.
Whitmer making of this film, including that free black dog.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Mabel. Oh, in your memory, and it's Dinocroc.
Your memory of the little boy.
Copyright 2003.
Yeah,
they
but
didn't
I think
release
it was
this film
released
right
in
away,
2004.
did they?
No.
Yeah.
All right, we're done.
Well,
Are we?
Yes, we are.
Nope. Yes.
What's the next point of action?
Well,
it's not immediately switching to Supergator, I tell you that.
Yep.
Supergator is actually so much worse.
Oh god, okay, well then we're definitely watching that. Depending on whether...
Like, I mean, Dinocroc was bad, but at least there was like some kind of merit to the setting and story. Supergator is
There
just
were
let's put a
some
bunch of
competent
actors.
scenes.
Let's just put a bunch of actors into Hawaii and repeat models from Dinocroc.
Oh
Like,
god.
The main
the
cast
same model
doesn't
in
even know
Supergator?
about Supergator until 1 hour into the movie.
Oh, great. The whole
Okay,
movie is
well, I'm
probably
sold,
1 hour,
so-
20 minutes.
If you guys in the comments are interested, we'll consider it.
Yes. Also, apparently, according to Wikipedia, Supergator and Dinocroc vs. Supergator aren't the only sequels. Dino Shark is apparently a spin-off.
Ah, yeah.
Ooh, okay, this got
It's the
complex.
Hobbs and Shaw of the Dinocroc universe.
Yes, apparently.
Yeah.
Does it mean we have to watch Dino Shark at some point?
Well, yeah, who knows? We might end up continuing the Dinocroc universe.
I can tell you one thing, I'm never going to review these movies, so consider these podcasts the official RickRaptor review video, the live review, the real-time review.
Dinocroc's design. Just gonna grab an image.
Yeah, are we moving over to podcast image channel?
Yeah. I assume it'd be so.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to see images of podcast image channel. The design was blech.
Yeah.
It's
perfect image choice, Armin. I love it.
Yes. It's Zilla, but with a more crocodile-like head.
Yes.
Yes, basically.
Pretty much.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
a big
check
fan.
if IMDb says anything about what it's supposed to be.
I read that it was supposed to be Sukumimus.
Yeah, but I think that's what Rexy calls the Balauring, where you just put some creature name because, it has to be that thing because they mention it's from Africa in the Cretaceous. But
Sukumimus was
I've
described
heard
in 1998, I think.
Yes.
So
it fits.
It
But
fits,
let's see.
but
Sarcosuchus was in
Sarcosuchus
1966.
was ages ago.
Yeah.
But the whole Super Croc fuss wasn't until later.
yeah, I don't understand why they didn't call Supergator Super Croc because Sarcosuchus is literally sometimes nicknamed Super Croc.
Well, it's funny because how do I say this? At least in the German version, Supergator is actually an alligatoid. Now guess which one?
Which one?
I mean, I meant you should guess, but I can't tell you.
I do not have an idea as to what I should be guessing.
Well,
I have no idea.
Giant alligator relative. What comes to mind?
Oh, it's a Dinosuchus.
Yeah.
Almost. In the German version, they straight up call it Phobosuchus.
Oh, that's
Which,
outdated.
I mean, it is Dinosuchus, but for some reason they call it Phobosuchus.
I mean,
Boy, I
Animal
can't
Armageddon
wait for
called it Phobosuchus, so...
Can't wait for the King Rexy video on that. Super Gator, all Phobosuka scenes.
Well, I had to do a double take because I wasn't sure if I heard Phobosukas or Kaposukas, which would have been really weird.
That would be very up to date.
Yeah. Would have been even before Kaposukas was described, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, the design was average. It was a bit too crocodile-like. I don't know. It's a bit boring.
It's not even that crocodile-like.
It's Dinocroc,
in
not
texture,
Crocodino.
I mean.
Oh,
it's
in
like
texture. Okay.
Dinosaur body, but like with scutes and everything.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, there are so many bad movies where the dinosaurs have these kind of crocodile scoots as well.
Yeah. I just call it forgettable. Like, personally, the Dinocroc one I have in mind, I'll just share it here, is the one from Dinocroc versus Super Gator.
Yeah, I know. So I was so confused when I saw that because I thought, no, that's not what Dinocroc looks like. That looks too good.
Yeah, because since Super Gator was the sequel, basically, the unofficial sequel to Dinocroc, they used the same model, basically.
Oh,
so they basically had to make new models for Dinocroc versus Super Gator.
Yeah. Well, I like Dinocroc. I like this version. I find decent. I find it visually interesting, and also looks exactly like the Baryonyx from Jurassic World.
Yeah, that's how we even got to this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we watched the wrong one.
Well, we had to slowly. Speaking of which, though, I will say there were so many similarities between JWFK and the first Dinocroc. Not in terms of design, but in terms of what happens, the action, how the animal behaves. It's very similar.
Yeah.
So that was
kind of a mix between the Baryonyx and the Indoraptor.
Yeah. How it's like almost quadrupedal at times.
Yeah.
It is quadrupedal at times.
Accompanied by epic chorus. It's stalking little kids at night.
I mean, again, kudos to them. They had the balls to kill off the kids. So
yeah,
I can respect it. Also to their credit, unlike Super Gator and Dinocroc the Super Gator, they didn't rely so heavily on fan service. Like, it didn't really have all the many scenes where like, oh, random women in bikinis, because why not?
and even the only scene with that, which was at the lake, that actually served the plot, as in you couldn't show the lake massacre without having women in bikinis.
I mean, massacre, they had 2 characters died.
Yeah.
No, 3 characters died. So, but yeah, even then they don't really. No, 3 characters: the scientist, the girl, and the boyfriend of the girl.
He dies as well.
Yes, he gets eaten underwater.
I forgot to count. I barely counted. I was too mesmerized by watching.
So now you have to rewatch it.
No, I'm going to rewatch the kill count video.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, okay, that's the number.
But yeah, the sequels both have these scenes like typical sci-fi channel fashion. It's just like, oh yeah, let's have a scene where we heavily focus on 2 women in bikinis, because why not?
Yeah,
let's show them talking and just walking around for no reason other than fan service. So at least Dinocroc had decency not to do that.
Yeah,
this is like a very tasteful movie.
Overall, it didn't stoop that low. The main issue I have with the film would be its heavy reliance on cliches. With guy says, I can trap the thing, dies instantly. 2 drunk people, one of whom goes off by himself to urinate and dies. Kid goes out at midnight looking for a dog.
I mean, you can't really call it
around.
The killing of the kids, you can't call a cliche because many don't really pull it off.
Yeah, but the setup is a
cliche.
All the deaths are all cliches. Just even the very notion of the plot getting started by a dog running away, it's all cliche. So if they if they had just worked like for a few more scenes, create a bit more interesting forms of creating tension.
Yeah,
I feel it would have worked in his favor and could actually have been an average film.
Yeah, it could have at least been average.
Yeah,
it's going to be average compared to the sequels.
Yeah, definitely. I was gonna say, like, compared to many of the other stuff sci-fi puts out, it's like more in the decent-ish category. Like with Dinocroc, I feel like there was at least an attempt to make an actual movie.
There was an attempt.
There was an attempt. Unlike with Sharknado and Dinocroc, they just get a bunch of people, put them on Hawaii, and just do whatever. which is insulting, to be honest.
Exactly. This one had some level of decency.
Yeah.
With its seriousness. So.
Yeah, at least they had the scene of the guy crying about the death of his little kids. Probably. At least they tried to build some character and get some emotion out of you. Like, I guess in other movies, if you have a scene where a little kid dies, it's never going to be mentioned again.
Yeah.
It's just another one for the kill counter.
Yeah. But no. Shame about like the god-awful bit with the guy pricking himself on the bloody
so stupid.
Tranquilizer dart.
Doesn't really add anything either.
It's just so strange because he's the protagonist. Why would you show the protagonist being dead?
I mean,
and it didn't add anything
the
because
girl
he wakes
was
up
the
like
protagonist.
15 minutes later.
Like every time the guy's on screen and talks, you know that there isn't much going on in his head.
Yeah. Like if that scene played out the exact same way, but he wasn't tranquilized, he wouldn't have been of any help either. So yeah, it's a pointless scene.
What's the difference?
If he was tranquilized and fell into the water, there would
become
some tension. But even that didn't happen.
Like when he goes to the cabin where his dead little brother is, and he goes like, "What's this? What is happening?"
Oh no, my hut!
the destroyed bicycle of his little brother. What's this? Puts it aside again. Like, Christ, dude, seriously?
Yeah, it had a lot of those moments.
But yeah,
I will say I am kind of happy with the way they played out the climax, because the way they were setting it up, it really felt like we were just going to get Dinocroc wakes up, kills the woman, and runs off, and that's the ending. But they actually extend that into a proper action scene, which I thought was decent.
Yeah, that is a decent scene for that. I mean, of course, you always had the monster isn't really dead, or there's another monster.
You have that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was still.
But like that's expected.
Decent of them on that. It was.
I just joked about the train being there because they happened to film there, but I didn't expect them to actually beat the train as a Chekhov's gun. I didn't.
I don't think you can call it a Chekhov's gun if it appears like a few minutes earlier.
At some earlier points, the train was already shown.
Yeah. A Chekhov's gun is just you mention it in the first act, and it's used in the last third act. So.
Yeah, but I think it's more. I mean, yes, I called it that they were going to use the train, but I think to really classify as a Chekhov's gun, you do have to do a little bit more than just having it be part of the scenery.
No, if it's actually part of the scenery, true, you need to like mention it, like, oh look, a train.
Yeah, they walk over it in the first act, and that's the extent of it.
Still, it was obvious, even if we viewed it as a joke, it did become kind of blatant.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't believe there's anything else we can mention. God, the music! Oh my God, the music! What was that?
Dinocroc soundtrack. Was some guy's passion project. He got all his friends from his local Christian chorus to perform for this.
Wait, I'll check if the Dinocroc with the Super Gator soundtrack is on YouTube because.
Not the Versus Super Gator, the original one.
Yeah, no, because I just want you to listen to the Dinocroc with the Super Gator theme if possible. Just for comparison.
I suppose. If not, we're set. Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Now judge if it's better or worse.
Like the quality of the video. Really adds to the whole atmosphere.
I mean, I like the comment section. What song? The video you clicked on, idiot.
Rick, you joke about the audio quality of the video, but that's probably the audio quality in the actual film. So, Yeah, we'll be in for quite a treat if we find a way to watch that.
So yeah, Super Gator is definitely manageable. Not quite sure about Dinocroc vs. Super Gator yet.
Yeah. Super Gator is also on YouTube, so that one is a possibility. Dinocroc vs. Super Gator, which ironically is the one featuring the iconic Dinocroc.
Iconic,
iconic, yes, very. Well,
it's
I mean,
iconic
it is very
because
iconic.
it shows up in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. That
Yes,
movie has like
exactly.
made over $1 billion.
What else is there listed? Dick Sidney. Christ.
Sydney. Okay, we have an Australian badass. What do we call him? Dick Sidney.
Yeah, also I checked he's not the same character that appears in the third movie. It's just some other guy.
Oh, okay.
They just happened to do the same thing with cutting themselves and using that to draw in crocodiles, I guess.
And not even sharks, crocodiles. Yeah, it's surprising. Usually, when you have the hunter character in these movies, they die.
Yeah. That's kind of. I guess I did try to make Dick Sidney more than just generic big game hunter. Gave him a backstory and a reason for
Maybe he died off screen from blood loss because he hit because he cut himself.
He cut too deep.
Too deep.
Where are they now? Dinocroc. No, they got married. The dad died from a heart attack after being scared by a lizard. Dick Sidney bled out shortly afterwards.
The train conductor is in therapy now.
I would be too. You kept on driving.
He's not in therapy. He's in prison for several murders if you just keep on driving after that. God. Bless you.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
I don't know where it came from. It wasn't me either.
No, that was in the background of Armin's video.
It was in the background, yes. Because people over here, for some reason, have to be as loud as possible.
Lovely.
Whenever they do something.
Can't I have some decency while you are recording, watching Dinocroc?
What am I doing with my life?
But anyways.
I mean, what else is there left to discuss? We talked about everything.
This movie is below, it's subpar.
Wait. Dinocroc got hit by a train. That fits in with the whole Looney Tunes thing we had early on with the
my god, yes.
And he survived as well.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
The dog misses a leg because the dude dropped an anvil on him when he was a puppy.
What?
It was...
What kind of animal did he drop on a dog for it to lose its leg?
Anvil.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! Really messed up.
Also, yeah. Three-legged animal named Lucky.
Yeah.
Another good
The dog
cliche.
survived the entire thing because it's called Lucky.
Yeah,
Every dog survived.
The movie didn't have the balls to kill off the dog, but the kid died halfway through.
Yeah, on screen.
That's interesting.
Yeah, none
you
of
know,
the
there's
dogs
this
do.
website
Actually,
called
this is not
doesthedogdie.com where you can look up whether a dog gets killed in a movie. So imagine looking up Dinocroc and then, oh no, there are multiple dogs in the movie. None of them die. And you're like, oh, okay, that's the movie I can watch with my little kid. And then you watch it and the kid's head gets ripped off.
Decapitation!
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. This is...
Yeah, I think that's it. It's an interesting film, but it's not one I necessarily recommend even to fans of like B movies. It's not exceptionally B movie-esque. It's sort of
it's too
halfway in the
boring.
middle. It's just boring. Yeah, it has a couple of good bits, but there's just so much boring cliche stuff.
Also, it's great how your podcast, how you review series on your podcast. First one, some dinosaur documentary. Second one, another dinosaur documentary. Third one, a better dinosaur documentary. And then Dinocroc. Like not even like a Jurassic Park or something, but immediately go to the trash.
Yes.
Of course. I mean, we did tease it, so.
Yeah. No,
but yeah,
it was an experience.
Yeah, thank you for having me on this podcast.
Yeah,
thank you for
I'm
joining
sorry
us.
you had to suffer through this with us.
Yeah, but if you ever feel like suffering through another one, let us know.
Okay, yeah, Super
We'll be happy
Gator.
to oblige.
You know where to find us.
Yeah. And yeah, thank you for joining us, and thank you, viewers, for watching this video and suffering much less than we did, hopefully.
See you next time.
See ya.
Bye.